Hey everybody, yo, I think we are living in the end times. Jesus is about to come back, y'all. This Tuesday, all the signs. But before we get into it, let's give us our intro because listen, you know what intro will be popping over here. We don't play. Hey, yes, it's like what's going on? Yo, listen, I can't. Yes, it's like what's going on? Jesus. Yo, listen, I can't. Okay. I was trying to fix. it. Kamisha, thank you. Yes. Let's get this thing going because listen, wait a minute. Okay. Yeah. It's getting hot on this social media streets on this Tuesday. Yes. Thanks to Kamisha who gave me all these things. She knows who I am. She knows my style. Like this one over here. Yo. But in all seriousness, today was a little bit crazy. From Tom Brady, Tia Marie, that broke my heart, you guys. I really wasn't expecting that. And then your boy, Kanye. Where are we supposed to start? Let's see first of all what people are saying on this comment. Yes, Kamisha, thank you. Thank you for giving this. Yeah, nah. Oh my goodness, you guys. So where should we start? Let's start with him because Kanye, I think this was a fashion in Paris, fashion show in Paris, and he decided to go like this. Where don't tell me I did not put that picture over here because I'm gonna be upset by myself. I'm gonna be very upset if I did not put that picture here for people to see. Wait a minute. It better be. Wait. I have to add it. You guys have to wait for me up until I add it because this is serious stuff. I did not add the picture that he put out there. We have to add it. Wait a minute. We have to add it so that people can know what we are talking about. Wait a minute. How do I do that? I have it on my phone, Kamisha. I am very disappointed in myself because I thought I had everything here. Wait a minute. I think I can still get it. Because I really want people to see the picture just so they can understand where I'm coming from for people who do not know. Okay. And this might cause a little bit of see, that's what I mean. Shit. I hate it. I don't know how to do that, Kamisha. I don't know how to share it. I hate it. Kamisha, you have to teach me how to do this. I don't know how to share the screen, but nevertheless, we know what we are talking about. You know, Kanye was there with Candace, the girl from, she's a very conservative girl. She's from GOP party, right? She was, they were at the Paris fashion show and they were wearing shirts written "White Lives Matter." Now, that is not even controversial at all, according to Kanye. For him, he claims. For him, he says, everyone knows that Black Lives Matter was a scam, not it's now it's over. So you're all welcome. Now, you're not giving us any new information, Kanye, right? You have to remember the organization itself was, was caught in some bullshit. Okay, there was misappropriation of funds, and the people who are running it, misuse the funds. That not to take away from the statement itself that yes, Black Lives Matter, and we're not saying other people don't matter. We're just focusing on the minorities, just like the way people focus on LGBT. Just people like the way people focus on girl child or whatever it is, and every time you're trying to see there's somebody who is being oppressed, we come up with these things. And that's what happened. That was the initial message or the statement from this movement. Now, Kanye is not the first time he's getting controversial. It's not the first time we're seeing Kanye, being very controversial. You have to remember, even during back in the day, not in the day actually, like the last election, he was very, he was very bold, and to whom he is trying to support and all that. Right now, we are not taking away from him. I mean, anybody is entitled to their own political decision or affiliation. All right, because it is not that. I think it is what it stands for that people, people are having issues with. All right, because okay, then so you do that, Kanye, you do that, and then wait a minute, I have it here. Okay, so somebody was checking because this guy down there died of colon cancer. I believe, right? Let's see. Yes, he died. And then the friend said, you know what? That's what the friend said. I gotta draw the line at you using Virgil's death. Now, Virgil is a guy down here, down bottom. That's him. He's on. Remember, if you don't remember, he was also in the fashion industry. Okay. Now he's giving us a little bit of the friend over there with the dreadlocks is giving us a little bit of insight on exactly what happened. All right. So what does he say? He said, I gotta draw the line. And I wish I had friends like this. I gotta draw the line at you using Virgil's death in your year in the victim campaign in front of your psychopath peanut algorithm gallery. Okay, your best friend. This guy is hardy. This time last year, you said him, and you also have to remember who he's talking about. Talking about that dude over here down below who died last year of cancer. Kanye knew the guy was sick. Let's continue. Your best friend. Oh, I even didn't know that they were best friends, because best friends don't do this shit. Best friends don't do this. Designs are okay. So that the time last year, you said Virgil's designs are a disgrace to the Black community in front of all your employees at Yeezy's. Okay, the guy has receipts. Don't let me get into the things you said about V after his. See, you know what I'm saying? And at this point, I have refused to call it like, oh, Kanye is having a breakdown. No, we have been giving excuses after excuses after excuses about this guy. And he's taking advantage of it. All right, let's continue. Yeah, tell the people why you didn't even get invited to your best friends. Okay, Virgil's, if it's your best friend, at your funeral, the one before the public one at the museum. You knew Virgil had terminal cancer. Now, this hits me very, very deep. I don't like people playing with any health scares and health issues. That will make me cut ties. And you wrote on him in group chats at Yeezy interviews. You are so broken. Hallelujah. Somebody is keeping it real. We keep it real over here. We extend grace, but you also keep it real. Keep Virgil name out of your, oh, this is a good friend to have. This is a good friend to have. Okay. And then keep them out of your mouth. You are not a victim. You're just an insecure narcissistic that's dying for validation. Validation for the fashion. Is he dying for validation from the white people? From the fashion industry? And while he's not gonna be, while he may not understand, my two boys getting worried and scared about being stopped by the police because he's not gonna be stopped by the police. He is known, right? But then he knows this fashion industry is predominantly white people giving him trouble. So when they give him trouble, that's when he comes to us crying about and talking about racism and talking about all that bullshit. But when we are talking about Black Lives Matter, where as an average Black woman and raising my children, I'm scared for my children. But he doesn't have that scare. Everybody knows who he is. Everybody knows his children. So he might not understand exactly that, which is unfortunate because he was not raised as he didn't have this status, growing up. Unfortunate, extremely unfortunate. Now, look at this. He was coming for her. I have a picture of her. Yes, I do. I made sure I had there. He was trying to check her out. She's a Vogue. What's her name? Because Gigi, she's an Vogue editor. All right, because I love Gigi. Gigi checked him. He was coming for her because you can see there, whatever he was saying. He was saying, "This is not a fashion person. You speak on me, I must speak on you as Ask Trevor now." That's it. I wish he would be speaking about me. Okay, so he's coming for her. A Black woman again. But guess who checks him? Gigi Hadid. Gigi says, "You wish you had a percentage of her intellect." This is good, y'all. You have no idea if there's actual appoint to any of your. You might be the only person that could save you. As if the honor of being invited to the show should keep someone from giving their opinion. You are a bully? Oh yeah, that's who he is. Boom, I love it. I love Gigi. I started following her. Immediately I saw that. I said, let's follow this girl. She has some brains. Yes, everybody, Monique. Come on, thank you for being here. Yo, I was like, Jesus. I was like, are we living in our last days? Today was too much. And then Kanye is not even apologetic about it. She said, Kanye is not apologizing. Do you know what he says? That's what he says. He says, everyone knows Black Lives Matter was a scam. Now it's over. You're welcome, he tells you guys. Now, so many people had so much to say, but this one was very interesting to me. Very interesting and very good too. Bossy reacts to Kanye's recent statement about the Black Lives Matter movement. And what does he say? He says, you're just going to keep using your platform for shit on your own. And that is true. This is sad. Okay? Because we are still supporting you. All right? So, he suggested something. He did. He suggested something. Said, do yourself a favor. And boom. Go ahead. At this point, I think that's what we need. Instead of you keeping on, looking for validation from people who you want to look like, just go ahead and do that. And there's some products that can really help you to achieve that. Yeah. He sure did. Ellen is asking a very good question. I think he should just go ahead and do that. At this point, let him just go ahead and do that. This is ridiculous. And like I said, he might, but then again, no, I am not going to excuse him because he was not born in riches. He understood. He was born in Chicago. He understands exactly what we are crying for. All right. Now, and like I said in the beginning, yes, the institution had they did not use their budget right. There was misappropriation of funds. Okay, but that doesn't take away the message. All right, and what it stands for up until now. Now, somebody let them know. Somebody had the time today to teach folks who are very, very ignorant. Anybody, those people who are very ignorant, Masika was, she had the time. I usually don't have the time. I mean, if up at this point, if you still need me to explain exactly what that stands for, I don't have the time for it. I find it very ignorant, just like the people who keep asking me, "Oh, are you from Africa? Do you guys have lions and leopards and elephants on the street?" That in itself, very ignorant. I don't respond to that kind of nonsense. Okay. But Masika had time. And Masika says, Black Lives Matter is a statement. It's a movement. It's a demand. It's an oath. It's very sad, despicable, and unfortunate that the people behind the actual organization chose to do unethical things with the funds. Correct. Facts. However, that does not mean the statement is no longer. Let's read that one more time. Black Lives Matter is a statement. It's a movement. It's a demand. It's an oath. It's very sad, despicable, and unfortunate that the people behind the organization chose to do unethical things with the funds. However, key word right there, that does not mean that the statement is no longer true. Somebody say amen. Okay. Somebody say amen. So then I was listening to Breakfast Club this morning, all right? I'm a fan. And Chaplin said something very interesting. And he said, we are giving him exactly what he wanted, meaning this dude over here, all right? We are giving him exactly what he wanted. And what he wanted is us to talk about him. But then again, to what extent are you going to go to so that you can draw attention? Okay, you did that with your marriage, the divorce, and everything else. And at that point, you were sympathizing. All right. Oh, at that point, that's when you're really, really, really black, extremely black. At that point, oh, during your divorce, you were extremely, extremely black. Talking about the culture, talking about the slavery mentality and all bullshit. But now you're in Paris. Okay, you're in Paris, surrounded by people who don't look like you, trying to fit in. You forget about everything else. And you start, I don't know what it is. I don't know. At this point, dude needs help. And really, people should stop buying his stuff. Okay? Let whoever looks like him, go ahead and support him, but not us. It's unfortunate. And you know what? You'd forgive him and think, because I saw something, somebody saying, you know what, maybe he was talking about, in the years to come, we'll be talking about, white lives because it's going to be in the less percentages, right? No, that's not what he meant. He made it very clear what he was talking about. That's exactly what he was talking about. He knew what he was talking about. Just like he knew what he was talking about when he was wearing that red hat and visiting the White House. You know what White House I'm talking about. You know that. Dude knows what he's doing. Dude knows what he stands for. And you know what? You all know I'm very conservative. So I don't have a problem. So, back in the day, probably I would be in the GOP. Well, not now, because I don't understand why you are so pro-choice and everything, and you don't want abortions and everything else. Yet, the most conservative dude, the governor of Florida, you're the first person to send immigrants, kids, put them in a bus. You think it is funny? So that's why I get confused. So you're talking about the Bible. You're reading, and we are and in church and all that, and we're saying, in fact, I was talking to one of my people in church, and they were saying, the problem I have with Governor Cuomo at the time, Governor Cuomo was still the governor. He is, he just signed a bill about abortion and everything else. We are so focused on those things that we neglect. It is not about that, though. And I wouldn't mind if it was that, and then they're advocating for immigrants, for people who are less fortunate, then, that is what the GOP stood for back in the day, isn't it? Now you're all crazy over here, just like Kanye is. I was like, yeah, I cannot wait to do this because he gets, oh my gosh. So you know what? On this platform, we have agreed with Bossy that just go ahead and do it. Yes. Yes. No objection over here. No objection. Mm-mm. Just because he wants to be so much validated. So you know what? He can go ahead and do that. Now, and I love, like I said, I love the way Gigi checked him. Like, yo, don't come for my girl over here. You know, she knows what she's doing. She has the wisdom. All right. She knows what she's doing. Yes, girl. Yes. She's beautiful too. Love it. Mm-mm. Because you know what she said? Kanye, you know why Kanye said that? Kanye said, this is not a fashion person you speak to. And like, you know, warning her. Because she said there is no art. There was definitely no art in that shirt that Kanye wore about White Lives Matter on his back. He said, like, there's no art. This comes from very, very deep seated issues and why people are protesting, which I would expect him to understand. Like, there should be any explanation. Born and raised in Chicago, a black man. Like, I mean, y'all call him genius. I'm like, what's happening? What's happening? But moving on, y'all. This broke my heart. Where's Tia? You know when Tia, don't tell me I don't have a picture of Tia now. Y'all just play too much. You mean I did not upload the picture for Tia and Tamara, the sisters? Well, so you know she filed for a divorce. This is very unfortunate. Why do I keep doing myself like this? Jeopardizing my... So sad. But anywho, hey. Yes, you know. Thank you for being here. You better subscribe. Take me where I need to be. You are new here, I think. Welcome, everybody. If you're here for the first time, welcome. We appreciate everybody. Just make sure you subscribe. Hit that notification button because we are all things keeping everybody in the know. All right. Let's talk about Tia. Tia, who's been married. Yo, don't tell me I don't have Tia. Are you kidding? This is ridiculous. You know, I need Kamisha at this point to help me. Well, that's a picture we were showing about Gigi. You know, Kami, not really Kami, but checking him. He thinks that he cannot be checked and he keeps threatening people. Oh, yeah, we can check you. And guess what? We are many over here who can check you. Okay? If you need validation, say so. You're not going to be coming for her. Okay? Gigi let you know that, listen, she is very talented and you could never. And like I said in the beginning, which then again I keep thinking about it, I said, you know what? If he was not born, if he did not have the childhood that he had, then I can say, you know what? He might not understand the struggle of that black man being stopped by the police, right? He might not understand, you know, my fear whenever, you know, my kids are right now, they're young, but still wearing a hoodie, running around on the bike and all that. He might not understand that. But then again, I cannot say that because dude was raised in Chicago. Didn't have much money when growing up. Okay, up until now. Okay, so I can't say that. You know what exactly that meant when people went on the street and many people died. Many people sacrificed so much when they kept saying Black Lives Matter. George Floyd died. You know that to be true. And that doesn't mean other people don't matter. That's not what we are saying. We're just saying, yo, treat everybody exactly the same. Respect everybody. Just because I have an African accent over here doesn't mean that I'm less of a person. Listen, don't do that to me. You know, I remain African over here, undisputed for that matter. Yes, undisputed. I don't compromise on my Africanism over here. We don't do that. We don't. We are proud. Okay? Just like my kids are very proud to be who they are. Like I would expect everybody else to be proud of who they are. And there should be respect. Kanye, that's what I cannot get myself beyond the foolishness of him. But He'll come to learn. He'll come to learn because you can have all the money that you have, but you're still not gonna be accepted in the Paris fashion show. Okay, you're trying to fit in. Okay, okay. So then you want to sympathize. You want us to sympathize with you about the gap issues that you're having. You want us to sympathize with you when those people don't let you sit on their table. Yet you're over there stepping on us and acting like we don't matter. Because that shirt you wore there, Kanye, exactly says that we don't matter, we don't matter. And the focus should be on these other people that you're trying to, and Paris fashion show is huge. It's like New York's fashion show. Huh. Okay, moving on. So Tia and there she is. Tia and Corey, they are getting divorced. She filed for divorce. Okay, she says she doesn't want anybody to be paid. They had a prenup. All right. What was interesting is what they always say, we have come to a very difficult situation. Please respect our privacy and all that bullshit they always talk about. I wasn't expecting this. And you know why I wasn't expecting it? The other day, not too long ago, she was sharing how, they went to Italy with the family, Tamara and herself and the boys and her children and the husbands, and were having a good time. So when did this happen? Which makes me think that Corey might be speaking some truth to it. And Corey says, acting off of emotions will cost you every time. I feel like they didn't seem like they had any issues. And so if you're going to go by what the two of, because listen, I love them. I loved them together. So was this like what Corey is telling us? Did Tia act out of emotions? Do you think so? I mean, what is it that would make her feel like, this is a time for me to file for divorce? This was too much, you guys. I felt so bad. No, that's Malika letting people know, Anyway, and then we go to who? Yes, me too. I wasn't expecting that at all. And then, see, I am a married woman. I wouldn't want anybody, to go through a divorce or anything. Where am I talking? I wouldn't want anything. Okay. Now, Tom Brady as a person, it's not that, listen, I am from Buffalo. So Buffalo Bills, you know what I'm saying? We don't dislike him in his marriage. When it comes to the field, it's time for him to retire, you know what I'm saying? But in his marriage, we want him to go and, love you, but just don't be selfish. That you just want to play until you're 50, and over here you're already telling you it's time for us to, focus on other things. That we are not saying that's what happened. That's not what we are saying. Monique! Wait. What all this? What on the street air? He was messing around. Are you kidding? I thought he was so busy with football. I think that's what the wife was complaining about, that they don't have enough time because he's very busy focusing on his career. All things, man. Are you sure? Word on the street. But word on the street is never wrong. It's never wrong. Well, they have retained their divorce lawyers. So we don't know what's happening. But you have to remember, even prior to the hurricane that happened in Florida. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So, okay. You're talking about Corey. He was messing around. It had to be something dramatic like that. I feel like it had to be something dramatic like that, because they were fine. See, like for Tom Brady, we've been, people have been saying on the street that, the wife has been complaining. The wife didn't want him to return to NFL. Like, she felt like this is the time for us, And after what I saw, the last game, I was like, you know what? Yeah, maybe the wife was right. Maybe it's time for him, you know, go spend time with the family. But Corey over here, probably need some more Yeah, it had to be something dramatic. Like I said, they were in Italy having fun. Tia was interviewed the other day, and she said how much fun they had with Tamara and am I pronouncing her name right? I never get this thing right. But yeah, they were having a good time, right? They were having a good time at in Italy. So there had to be something dramatic for Tia. Just go ahead and file for divorce, and for him to come over here checking her. Now, if you're cheating on me, listen. If you're cheating on me, okay. Thank you for that info, Thank you for that info. Yes, you guys. Listen, we are soon gonna go to Bell Collective, you guys, and we're gonna probably know who's claimed the father. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to join my membership. For everybody, please take me where I need to be. Because Kamisha Review Crew. That's me. So Kamisha reviews. She is my mentor. She checks me. She tells me what to do and how to do it, and I appreciate her very much. She drives me nuts, but I love her. Yeah, she's made me grow in every way, shape, and form. So I appreciate her. Very much. But so that's what I say. That's exactly what I said. It had to be something dramatic. You know what? If it was cheating, Tia might not have known about it up until recently, because if it was cheating, if you knew about the rumors, you're not going to go to Paris and you're not going to be interviewed by everybody here and you'll be saying about how you had fun and they're showing you your husband and your children running around. She probably did not know about this, you guys. She was blindsided, I think. Do you think she was blindsided? I don't know how. I always monetize them, I think, after I'm done with my life. I don't know why it doesn't give me that. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. I'll try. I don't know what happens because I click that thing of monetization, but there's some people who are not working against. People working against me. I did that. Oh, I don't know what to do. I feel like I need to give Ellen my password so that she can help me. But so we're gonna find out if Tia was really cheated on. Because if you're gonna cheat on, you turn off the monetization. I never turned off nothing. What are you talking about, Kamisha? I did not turn on anything. This is my phone. So where do I go? Do I go on studio? On studio? Everything is monetized. What you talking about? Everything is monetized. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, but then I'm on the computer right now. I don't want to mess it up. Why? Why isn't the money on it? That's what I'm saying. Why is it there? Makes me sick to my stomach. I feel like I need some vodka right now. But in my Bell Collective, I'm gonna do that. In my Bell Collective, is gonna be there. Kamisha, do you think it's because I wasn't using my computer in the last episode? I mean, lives. Like, why if you use your iPad, you're not allowed to monetize or something? No, I might be sounding foolish, but yes. Anyway, continue. Kamisha says, So yeah, we. Yes, I did that, Kamisha. Mhm. But anyway, so do we all agree? Can we all agree that we have given him permission to be who he is, and we're gonna be calling up on Nike to say, just do it, just do it, just do it, just do it. This is who you wanna be, okay? This is who you wanna be. We're not gonna judge you for it. Go ahead and do it because you have failed to understand what it is we stand for. You no longer belong with us. You all no longer belong with us. Do you know what I'm saying? No longer belong with us. No. Okay? Because it can be that we're calling you over here genius, and we're gonna have to ask Masika. Oh, you know, oh my gosh, that's my last name. But we're gonna ask Masika over here that to explain to everybody what it means. And like I said, I have no time, no patience to explain to anybody what that means. If you think it's offensive, go ahead and think it's offensive. I'm not over here to try and make you think otherwise. It's very ignorant of you to think that it's offensive. Just like the way it's very ignorant of you whenever you hear my accent. Then the next question is, do you guys have elephants, hyenas, and all those things on the street? Very ignorant. Very ignorant. Ridiculously ignorant. You should know better. Just like he should know better. But at this point, we are not going to be sympathizing with him anymore. Whatever they're going to do to you, the conditions, because they were there to support you on that in Paris, let them go ahead and support you, brother. Yeah, just don't come back over here. You can't. You're not allowed. Okay? So that's it. That's it. Because we are not saying it was not a scam. It was not really a scam. Okay, it was not really a scam. So don't call it a scam. Did people misuse the funds? Yes, they did. Should they be held accountable? Of course they should. Should that take away from the message? Absolutely not. Not unless you were really looking for things all over so that so that you can disqualify the statement. Now, if you're looking for all the things, you have all them, just like he does. Okay? But like I said, I was listening to Breakfast Show, and they were talking about him and his history and how he's been looking for white people validation. And who knows why he went over there to the Kardashians. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. Okay. Hi, Grace. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But we are not gonna be we are not gonna be going there running for him whenever he needs us. And then over here, the next minute, he's boom. He's like you guys are in slave mentality. You guys don't know. You guys, my dad was a Black Panther. My whatever. No. We stand strong. All right. We support each other because we know the struggle. I might not necessarily understand it just because I came to this country as an adult. Okay, I might not necessarily understand, but I know, what's been going on. But for him, born and raised in Chicago, absolutely no excuse to be ignorant like he is. Absolutely no excuse. Now, y'all, I don't want to keep you here for long because, I have Bell Collective at 10. Please, you have to come back. Hit that notification button because we are going to be talking about Glenn and his ass and his cheating ass. And why do women have to sit it out until you see a child? Why? Do you have to say, you know what, as long as And that was Melody did of Love and Marriage, Huntsville. She did not have an issue with him cheating. She knew he was cheating. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I have white hair. This is not good. I, jeez. But maybe I should embrace it. I should embrace it. But I will, to my point, why is it that a child has to be born outside your marriage for you to say, this is it, this is too much, I cannot accept it anymore? And even if the teacher is saying, you know what, it's not about the child. Yes, it is. Because you knew his ass was cheating, but he continued to stay in it. We're talking about Bell Collective. We're not going to talk about it right now. We have a live coming up at 10 Buffalo time. That's Eastern time, you guys. But yeah, we were here to talk about Tia Mowry marriage after 12 years, done deal. Tom Brady, they have retained divorce lawyers. Looks like done deal. Kanye has lost his mind. Okay. He has. And we should not be focusing on his fashion show, because I think this is what he wanted us to talk about. To spotlight, him running around on the mat and him and going like this. And all the things. Listen, now I'm not the one to talk about people's physical appearances. Sometimes I do that. I do that sometimes, especially when you get to my nerves. But I try to extend grace all the time. The Bible calls me to extend grace. I'm a Christian like that. Okay, I do extend grace. But when I look at that picture, apart from that, I could also see very big 3 lines on his neck. Okay. Did I say that? Did I say that? Did I just say that, you guys? Anyway, we really don't care about him too much. We don't. I mean, if somebody's not understanding the struggle that he lived in, then there's no grace to be extended. No grace to be extended. But in my next live, it's going to be monetized. I'm doing everything I can to make that happen. I just don't understand why it doesn't do that. Because every time I come in, well, this one I didn't do it, but prior to this one, even when I was in the iPad, I always make sure that it's monetized. But you can join my membership. Have you joined my membership? Yes, it is. I agree. I know. I was like, are these the signs of the last days? Are we living the last days, you guys? I was like, yeah, like Tia. So hit that notification button because we are coming back. Bell Collective, my friend Confessions, my small sister Confessions of Reality Queen. That's Kamisha crew through and through. It is me, it's Stacy, it's Goody. We are all under Kamisha crew. All right. We're going to be here at 10. Yo, if you need help with anything on your YouTube channel, if you're a YouTuber, you're coming up, hit me up. I'll connect you to the person who has made me grow. Don't go to her directly. She's going to know who is, you know what I'm saying? So come over here first, and then, I'll take you over there. It's Kamisha Cruz, you guys. But yeah, thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Yes, you can, Alana. I think. Kamisha, yes? You can join a membership even. Yes, I think. I'm not. I don't know. But I have to get it right, you guys, because I need to get to somewhere. All right. I appreciate you, everybody, for being here, my friends. Thank you for supporting me every time with my shenanigans. Please come back. Okay, come back at 10 Buffalo time. That's Eastern time, because we'll be talking about Bell Collective, and it'll be running over. You all know, running over. Don't get it twisted. It's already empty. It's not going to be empty next time. So I might not be responsible. For the things that I'll be speaking on. You all know that. We might not even be extending grace, but I pray that we get to extend grace. You play too much. Thank you for making me smile. I hope I make you smile because life is challenging. Life is challenging. Life can be difficult, but we have to keep strong. We keep extending grace to each other. And if you need something, go ahead. It's allowed. It is allowed. I will see you guys at 10. Please make sure you hit that notification button. The live is already set. So you're not gonna say, Anna is not gonna say, oh my gosh, I missed you alive. You can never say that. You can never say that. Because the live is already set. So go ahead and hit that notification button. Tell a friend to tell a friend that there remains only one undisputed African queen. That's me. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead. This I was, trying to be like a fashionista, like in Paris or something like this. I don't think I hit it. Let's meet at 10 p.m. Buffalo time, Eastern time. Yes, go Bills. I love you all. Bye, everybody. Thanks for, I forgot to say thanks for watching. Yo, Kamisha will kill me. I better put